Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I sell all of the fabulous products that I share with you. Today I am here with you to create a fun card. I want to bring a little bit of happiness and sunshine into your life with crafting to get you out of the watching the news feed, constantly watching the news. I want to bring you some crafty escape. So if this is the first time you have joined me, thank you so much. I welcome you to my channel. If you wouldn't mind, please sharing my video. Sharing is caring, and it is how I reach more crafty friends. If you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, please click the subscribe button below if you haven't yet. I truly do appreciate it. I am working towards a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel so that I can go live over on YouTube, and I am at 660, I believe, or close to it. So I'm getting there, and I'm very excited. So I am going to flip you around. Please say hello when you get here. Let me know where you're watching from. I am in southwestern Ontario, and it is a dull and dreary day, but I did get out for a nice little walk with Maisie this afternoon, so got a little bit of fresh air, got out of the house and out of my head. So I am going to flip you around, so hold on just one moment. And let's... Okay, whoops. See if I can't get this. Hello, Barb Finn. How are you? All right, so tighten you up here. And I think this has got to come out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so have you guys been seeing all of the stars that are out there doing live videos on Facebook? Jan Arden and Burton Cummings. Who else? Chris Martin. There's been quite a few. Michael Bublé. So it's been fabulous to see everybody around the world coming together to bring a little bit of sunshine to our news feeds. So I'm really enjoying that aspect. All right, so okay, so I'm just making sure that we are in screen and everything is good here. So I forgot to announce the winner for the Petal Pink Rhinestone Gems. That was from March 4th. I'm not in the habit of doing this yet, so prizes. I have to get better at remembering. So Tammy Huckle was the lucky winner of those. Thank you so much for commenting and sharing my video, Tammy. She's on Facebook, not on YouTube. Everybody that shares goes into the draw as long as you are in Canada. I cannot send product anywhere else in the world. So just to my fellow Canadians, I'm just going to move this slightly. Well, hold on just a second. We're not quite... I think we're better centered now. Okay, so Tammy is one of my local lovely ladies, so I will pop this in her order. I had my big Stamp-A-Stack order arrive this afternoon. So this week I did remember. So this is the prize for my thank you gift for everybody that likes, comments, and shares my video. So when you share, please comment share so that I know that you have shared, because sometimes with the privacy settings with Facebook, I can't tell who it is that has shared my video. I can just see that it's been shared. So you have to write in the comments shared so that I know, or comment on YouTube that you have shared. So that is this week's Facebook Live sharing prize. So these were in the holiday catalog, but they have carried over, and they have fabulous colors for us to be using. So yes, so I will draw that next week. So I actually spilt a bit of water on my card when I was having a drink. So you know how your cup will sweat, so I got a little bit of a water droplet on that, but that's okay. So this is the card that we're going to be creating today with you. So it is using the Rise and Shine stamp set. This is a level 2 reward from the Celebration brochure. I do not have any more of these second release brochures, and they are sold out in Canada. So although I did send out, oh my goodness, I sent out over 40 of these. So hopefully you've got one. So this is the Rise and Shine, is here on page 4 and 5. And it coordinates with the Cup of Cheer dies that were in the holiday catalog. They carried over, so you can still purchase them. And after my live, I will be downloading my video, and I have a blog post ready to go. So the code for this will be on my blog post. It'll be linked in the product descriptions below. Good morning, Karen. Thank you. Yes, we are 12 minutes after 5 in the afternoon here. It's getting on supper time here in Canada, where I am. So let me just move that off to the side. So, and the colors we're using are Melon Mambo and So Saffron. And then I also used the Brick and Mortar 3D embossing folder. I really like this embossing folder. It's super fun to work with, and I've already embossed my cardstock, and I also used the painted label dies for these two little, I've already die cut out my little scalloped border strips here. So I want to show you, if you've got a Stamparatus, I want to show you how easy it is to create multiples. As you can tell, you can see my piece of cardstock here is got some ink on it, because this card is one of the ones we did in my Stamp-A-Stack last week. So I've got it written on here that it's the Cup of Cheer blank template, whatever you want to call it, and I've written on both sides so that I will not throw it out by accident. So all you do for this is perfect for if you're going to be doing multiples, if you're mass producing a lot of cards, and you know how sometimes that die will shift as it is going through your die cutting machine. Well, doing it this way, you eliminate that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to open up and peel off. 1 and 2. These stamps are reversible, meaning that you can flip it over. Now this one here, it only has those little stars on the one side. The other side is completely smooth, but you can use this as a right or left-handled cup, which is kind of fun. So all I'm going to do is I am going to set these inside my die cut here, inside the negative, making sure that I've got a bit of a border all the way around, and trying not to get my head into it here. This is much quicker and easier when you are not on camera there. I think that's good. So I've just placed my stamps inside the die cutout spots. And I'm just grabbing, I forgot to grab my blocks for my little flower and my kisses and hugs, because I don't need the Stamparatus for that. So, and whenever you're using your Stamparatus, you need to have something underneath where the plate is, so that when you're inking it up, it's a nice solid surface. And I'm actually going to, because I have extra magnets, I want to make sure that this does not move, that it still stays nice and centered on there. So now all I have to do is I have die cut out my cups, pull off the excess little fuzzies of cardstock from die cutting. It's 8 a.m. in Australia, so you are already on Thursday. Okay, so we just set those right inside how they would have been in the die cutting machine. And I'm just going to take, let me move this over a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just taking my ink pad, and this should be good and dark because I had to re-ink it after my Stamp-A-Stack, and I can see there's one of my hairs. Okay, so let's see how that did. So now I'm just going to fold my door over and press down and lift up. And now you'll notice that they have stuck to the door, the cardstock. So this is the perfect opportunity. Don't go and pull that off right away. Take your finger and carefully just rub it all on the back so that you can make sure that that ink is adhering to that cardstock piece all around. And then carefully pull that off. One and, oh, I put it on the backwards. Oh, goodness sakes. So this is what the stars is. Oh, we're live. What can I say? This is what the stars, the opposite side is. So we're just going to flip this around after me telling you that it was clear on the one side. So we're going to put you there. And because I have extras, I can do this again. I can't believe I did that. Oh, that's funny. There's your chuckle for the day, guys. At my expense. That's okay. I can laugh at myself. All right, let's try that again, making sure that, yes, this is the smooth side. There is no, there is no design in that. So let's do that again. Pick that up, stick that down, and over here are my other die cut cups. All right, let's get you put back in here. And yes, that one, I can feel it. I had to feel just to be sure. Oh goodness. So let's do this again. Re-ink one more time. Flip it over and press and make sure you're using even pressure. Pull it back and go over it again with my finger, just making sure that that ink is all evenly adhered. And one, whoops, my stamp came right off. And two. There, that's what that stamp is supposed to look like. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let's move the Stamparatus off to the side because we don't need that anymore. And we're going to bring in our paper pierce mat. And I am going to figure out whereabouts my cups are going to go so that I can figure out where I'm going to put my hugs and kisses. So I just want to make sure that I've given myself enough room. So I know that I want it at the bottom right-hand corner. Now you can put it wherever you want. It's your card. So ink that up. Stamp off just to make sure. Scooch that out of the way. And hope that I'm going straight because I cannot see. There we have it. And then we have our cute little flower. Oh, there's the hair on there. Okay. And there we've got our flower in the center. Now let's assemble. Close that up because I don't want to put my fingers in it. Bring in my silicone craft sheet. Okay. And all of the measurements will be on that blog post as well. If you're watching on YouTube, I have the link in the description below for easy access. Okay. Now, the die cut scallops here, you can see that they're not quite long enough to do one, so you just do two. So what I did was take my liquid glue, make sure that I'm doing it at the bottom, and I'm just running a very small amount across the bottom. Bring that up so you can see. So just a very small amount, and then taking and placing this down carefully. Quickly flip it over in case you need to adjust it before that glue starts to dry, so that you've got it even there. And then flip it back over. And then you can basically judge from the one you've already put down as to your placement. Come on. And there we've got our pretty little border. Okay, so now we're going to adhere our embossed Whisper White to our So Saffron. And you can see this is just going straight across the center. And then I like to turn it sideways, especially with a pattern on here, so that I can better judge if I'm down straight, if I've got equal amounts on either end. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not being 100% precise. If I was persnickety about it, I would grab my ruler and measure. But this is handmade, so it's those little slight imperfections that make it so charming and lovely. So a little bit of glue on there. And now we need some dimensionals. And I do like my dimensionals, so I go through them, the sheets of them, quite quickly. So we got 3, so 1, 2. Okay, that's the, oh, one more. So this cup here is gonna have all 4 of the whole ones. So now I'm just going to come and snip, and I'm gonna give some are going to be the single little ones, and then others will be doubled. So that way I've got a variety depending on what I'm needing it for. sometimes I like to have a longer piece. I'm just gonna go right ahead and snip all the way around, get that done. Okay, and use this one here as my center. No saggy middles. And I think one of these, before I press that down, yes, so one of those will be fine for that handle. Okay, and then let's grab a few of these. When they're a little bit longer, then you don't need quite as many. And one in the center, there. Okay. So I'm going to come live to you again this week, probably Friday. It will be unannounced, but I just want to keep positive, creative content coming to you to brighten your day. Now before that's a little low, so you can generally lift this up fairly quickly to reposition if you haven't pressed down. So hold on just 1 second while I just move that up slightly. Okay. And you could do these, you could mass produce this in lots of colors, any color you can imagine that you would want. I just thought that the pink and yellow combination was a happy, fun color combination, so I went with that. Oh, that cup is a little lower. Everything is going to be a struggle for me today, and it doesn't want to come up, so we're going to stay with it. Okay, so lastly, we need to add a little bit of bling. So I like to use my liquid glue to be sure that my rhinestones or embellishments are not going to pop off in the envelope. So we're just going to grab one, two, and let's grab this little bit bigger one here for the flower center. And there we have it. What do you guys think? Would you like to receive a card like this in the mail with some hugs and kisses? I know I would think it would be fabulous if somebody sent me some love in the mail. So if there is nothing else, if you don't have any questions, I'm not seeing any questions at all. Yeah, you can really see the color difference. This is my re-inked ink pad, and this is before I had re-inked it. So it's quite a bright color difference. Yeah, so thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your day to join me. I truly do appreciate it. Don't forget to share and comment shared to win the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like and follow my Facebook business page. I truly would appreciate that. And if you need anything, I am here. Just let me know. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. And I will see you probably on Friday with some more live crafting. Bye for now.